Here we go. Hello and welcome to the Rest in Christ afternoon practice. This is the rest practice. Today we're going to do a special practice. This is going to be a 15-minute long session. And so this is something that you can do when you're in a hurry to recalibrate to Christ. And I am not going to lay down. I'm just going to walk you through. So hopefully the audio is something you can actually listen to over and over again. And so I'm going to invite you to get ready. You want to have your journal there, but also a comfortable place that you can lay down in just a minute or so. And so we begin by taking a moment and looking at what is alive in your life in this moment. What is the aliveness or the intensity that you are experiencing? And you want to take a moment and name that. In this morning's class, we talked about a critical awareness, and we were talking about the different um, walls that we come to when we are really operating from our own understanding and our own power. So this would be now how you respond to that. So you want to name how you are moving about your day in your own power and will. And you want to take a moment and notice, where does that experience come alive within your body? Maybe in your mind, maybe in your heart, maybe in your belly. And we're saying, here's where I am carrying the weight of my experiences right now, or here's where the intensity of my experiences are landing within my system. They're alive and landing in my system there. So you want to notice the part of your body where that is most prominent. Maybe it's your mind, maybe it's your physical body, your heart, your emotions, or your muscles. And you're going to write that down into your journal. And this is the living aspect of your humanity that we are inviting to rest in Christ. Okay, so once you've written that down, you can go ahead and make your way into a position laying down. And once you find yourself in that position, you want to take a moment and scan your body. And you're noticing which part of your body feels the most supported by the surfaces where you are laying. Take a moment and allow your brain to scan where you're laying. And as you notice where you feel the most supported, you're just saying, here is where I feel the most supported, right where I am laying. And so you're recognizing that support with your mind, and then you're allowing your body to experience that support. Jesus tells us that God is alive in everything around us, offering us living provision and living support. expressing himself through everything around us in order to provide that to us. So Jesus invites you to notice the surface that you're laying on and feel deeply into the mystery alive in that surface as it holds you right where you are laying. And then you want to notice any remaining parts of your body that are still hovering or still efforting. And you're saying, here is where my system is working really hard. Here's where my system has been working really hard. Maybe it's your mind, maybe it's your emotions, maybe it's a part of your body. Here's where my body has been working really hard. And if you can reach that part of your body, you can offer your hand very tenderly holding that. Maybe it's your mind or your emotions. You can hold your chest. If you can't reach it, you can just offer a blanket or a pillow for support. So you're going to take a moment and notice the parts of your body that feel connected to support and feel rested. And you're noticing what that's like. If you feel like you could continue to rest, then just turn me off. Turn the class off or put it on pause. And then when you're ready to come out, you can use this as a guide to stay connected in Christ. And for those of you that are ready to come out, or you have a schedule where you need to return into your day, you want to take a moment before you start moving and allow yourself to feel the parts within that do feel rested. And let your brain see them and notice what the experience of rested feels like within. And you're saying, here is what it feels like to rest in Christ. And then you want to notice the parts of your body that feel like they still may be fatigued, or maybe they never were able to rest. Maybe they were stuck in a state of hovering or efforting or thinking. And you just want to notice those areas. You can just tenderly hold it with your hand and saying, these parts of my body have been working so hard. And you're just allowing yourself to begin to be in an allowing relationship with your humanity and really honoring what it has been like for you as your body is learning to recalibrate to our living Christ. This is a process that happens over years. It doesn't happen over a week or a month. You start to experience more in a week and a month, but it takes years to really develop the capacity to receive in this way. And then you're going to begin to just breathe very tenderly into your body. You're breathing into the spaces that feel rested. You're saying, I'm going to move into these newly opened parts within. So I'm breathing in very tenderly. And as I exhale out, I'm allowing my body to be held again by the surface where I am laying down. And as I'm transitioning back into my day, I'm just moving as slowly as I can. In your mind, you're saying, I deserve to move slowly and kindly in Christ. So this is a great practice to return to when you are feeling like you are hitting a wall with the journey that you're on during the day, where you may feel frustrated, you may feel overwhelmed, you may feel anxious or confused. You can pause and bring yourself back into a relationship with Christ and bring that experience with you. My frustration, my anger, my confusion. I'm bringing my relationship to the circumstance and how it's alive within me into being held in Christ so that I can be recalibrated and my body can be filled with Christ. And in this place, my brain is able to more clearly hear the guidance that Jesus and the living Christ have in store for us. So I hope you enjoyed this. You can find this on the replay. I'm going to put it in there, a 10 or a 15-minute recalibration to Christ, and it'll be found in the rest practices. And this is something you can revisit throughout the day, and it'll be a great guide. Thank you for being here, and thank you to our living Jesus Christ, who is always providing us exactly what we need on our journey so that we can walk with him in Christ